So today we are doing clearing using my Reboot, which is my modality that I created. To basically, we're using the Reboot in this video, hasn't started yet, so wait for it, to basically clear out other people's emotional weight from your system. If you are a human design manifesting generator or generator, that helicopter flying overhead, I would say that's confirmation, but yeah, probably quite a few of you watching this are carrying other people's emotional weight, whether you realize it or not. Okay, so what we're going to be doing, this is going to clear out other people's stuff from your system. If you're a manifesting generator or a generator in human design, whether you've kind of delved into what that means or not, essentially that whole thing means that you very easily take in, because of your aura type, energies from other people. And generally speaking, a generator or manifesting generator, generally speaking, what happens is when you take in this energy from other people, what happens is that you cogitate over it and spit it out. Now, if you are living, cohabiting basically with people who have got a lot of stressful stuff going on or whatever, you know, you could be married to someone who's going through a lot of stuff. You could have kids that are going through a lot of stuff. It could be family members. Like, basically, you could be sharing a house with people. And you're going to find that essentially, when that's going on, it basically creates confusion in your energy and in your ability to make decisions and understand what is right for you and what isn't, because you're constantly processing other people's energy. Some people would call it being empathic. It's a byproduct of being one of these two human design types. I'm not quite sure how the projectors and reflectors work, to be quite honest. I know that the manifestors have a tendency to, if you're a straight manifestor, you tend to bat off other people's energy. But if you're a manifesting generator or a generator, you take in, because you've got a porous aura basically, and it is designed to take in people's energy, sample it, decide which way you want to go, and then spit it out again. Now, if you're cohabiting with people and they're not on the same wavelength as you, that can create a lot of confusion for you, a lot of unease around like what's yours, what's theirs, so on and so forth. So we are doing this today with me basically saying, you need to bookmark this video and come back to it and use it on a daily basis if you need to, okay? Because it's going to help you to stay, if you use it every night before you go to bed, it's going to mean that you are waking up in the morning with a very clear sense of purpose in terms of the direction that your soul wants you to go in, rather than being all confused with other people's stuff that's like sat in your aura and in your space basically, that is leading to a lack of clarity about what's actually right for you. It's something I've experienced for myself. It's something that I know is essential to deal with if you want to feel like you are moving forwards with purpose and doing the things that are actually right for you. So, having said all of this, what we're going to do now is, this is going to start running as I'm talking. Here we go. And you'll feel yourself starting to receive this now, and it's going to carry on running whilst I'm talking. Now, take some nice big deep breaths and just allowing yourself to receive this, okay, as it's running. And like I said, you need to, this is something, if you are a manifesting generator or a generator, you're going to want to come back and do this fairly frequently, because I can say from my own experience, I know how easy it is to kind of get stuck in other people's stuff without even realising that it's there. You can be carting around your partner's stuff without even realising it, and finding that it in some way feels almost like, and you realise this when you release everything, you realise how much it was like weighing you down, stifling you on some level. Now, these could be people that you really love, you know. I am not one of these people who's going to sit here and say, oh, you should get rid of all the people whose energy doesn't agree with you, because in actual fact, you know, one of the things about human relationships is that they are designed specifically to help you get more clear on who you are and essentially help you to master your own energy. Like if there's one thing I will say of my own experience of experiencing relationships, including with my current partner who I've been with for almost 13 years now, you know, the biggest lessons I have learned have been actually in my relationship with him, and I have grown and evolved so much as a direct result of our interactions and of the fact that being with him has actually forced me to take more responsibility for my own energy, which is actually a massive gift. I think we are too quick to write people off sometimes. If the person that you're with, if you love them and if they are kind, and basically if they're kind and they contain it makes them sound like, you know, a tub, but like if they're a person who has traits that you got together with them for because they were virtues that you admired, so like say they're kind, they're caring, they are trustworthy. Now they might have some other stuff going on which means that sometimes they're kind of difficult to deal with or whatever. If the person that you're with, if you actually got together with them because they're a good person and you can see that they're still a good person, there is no reason to kick them to the curb just because you pick up heavy energy from them because they've been going through some stuff. It's just a call for you to actually step more into your power and start to manage your own energy, start to be more self-accountable, self-responsible for taking care of your energetic system, basically. It's that simple. You don't need to take like the drastic actions. I see a lot of people on social media talking about, you know, kicking people to the curb and this, that and the other. Very often these things are spoken about by people who don't really have any understanding of the fact that we live in a multiverse, and in actual fact the version of Earth you're connecting with at any one time is very much dependent on what your energetic systems are tuned to, and in actual fact you can, you know, this is something that like you're either going to look at me and go, yeah, I know exactly what you mean, or go, what the fuck are you talking about, Les? But essentially the versions of people that you connect with are dependent on what's going on in your energetic system. If you look at string theory, okay, just to like really just boil it down to very, very basics, there's lots of different versions of you, there's lots of different versions of them. Are you connecting with the higher versions of them or the lower versions? Basically, the versions of them you're connecting with are going to be dependent on where your energy is at and whether you're still attached to versions of them that you prefer not to be connected to. When you're carrying other people's emotional weight on their behalf, you will keep connecting to the version of them that has that emotional weight. Do you see what I'm saying? Basically, I can't put it any simpler than that. So just allowing yourself to receive this, okay, and you know, take some notes for yourself on all of this as well. I will also say alongside all of this, as I do in all my videos, the reboot that this is based on, this is like a sample, okay? This one that you're receiving right now does exactly this and no more, okay? If you want to look at the full version, we have Reboot 10, which is cheaper, Reboot 11, which is the final version basically, which is has all the bells and whistles, is a complete energetic management system within a modality, and has a course to go alongside it. That is the most expensive way to do it, but it's also the most complete. You can find out more about Reboot 11 via the Stan store on actually in my bio. I also have, if you're watching this on YouTube, there's links underneath. If you go to the Podia site, both versions are available on there. If you're looking at the link tree, I think both of them are up there, I can't remember, but basically, so I've provided, there's a lot of links that go with this that you can click through to have a bit more of a read about them. You're also very welcome to send me a message and ask me questions in terms of like which might be most suitable for you. If you want to ask me about joining the magic zone, I'd be very happy to hear from you. I am currently at this moment in time making sure that I actually do have time to respond to DMs and emails, provided they are of a, I'm going to say sort of a work related nature for my business. So yeah, do get in touch if you are at the point of wanting to learn more about working with energy, wanting to look at working with a mentor, wanting to know more about the way that I work to see if we'd be a good fit to work together. Basically, I'm very picky about who comes into the magic zone from the point of view of I like to make sure that everybody in there is going to harmonise. So if anyone is wanting to join the magic zone, I'd like to have a chat with you first just to sort of see whether you're a good fit or not. Okay, but if you are, if I feel like you would be, then absolutely open arms. What else was I going to say? And I do actually just want to give you a nice view from, look, the sea. It's only Brighton, she said, or Hove, but nice bit of sea and blue sky. That's always good for the soul, right? Okay. This might continue running after this video has finished, just to let you know. And just also, if there's a lot that's being moved with it, you might want to have a nap. Okay, you might want to have a nap and drink lots of water, because your energy will be, when you remove someone's energy from your energy field where it's been weighing you down, it does actually like come out on a cellular level as well. And sometimes the physical detox process can be quite hefty, depending on how much you've been carrying and for how long. Okay, so just to let you know that I'm sending you so much love, and yeah, check out all the links either below this video or in my bio, depending on where you're watching this. And like I said, if you are ready to actually start doing some work to step into your power and to really kind of understand how you work more from an energetic perspective, and you resonate with my videos, then you're welcome to drop me a line. Mwah.